Yeah. Yeah, we are live in the building. Welcome everybody to Viral Hip Hop News on this Sunday evening. Forgot what day it was. We are May 5th. Happy Cinco de Mayo out there. Walla 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 ratatata. Happy Sunday, everybody out there. SamAnt Viral Hip Hop News. It's a lot going on in hip hop. Wait for you guys to file in as we talk about it. Let's get it. Hey, give me 1 second, guys. Flock in, hit that like button. Let me grab a water real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Make sure we're good. Yeah, there we go. What's good with y'all, man? Check in. Drop your area codes. Let me know where you're listening. Let me know where you're watching. In the building live this Sunday evening. I'll wait for some more people to come in so that we can get started. Very excited about today's show. Have not done a live in a while. You're going to see a lot of changes here on Viral Hip Hop News. We're going through a little bit of a transition. Got some things in the works. Got some things in play that I can't wait to talk about, that I can't wait to share with you guys. Definitely going to be a lot more of this. Definitely going to be a lot more to people. Definitely going to be a lot more of just interacting with you guys. And today's show, once we start getting people in the building, it's going to be about y'all. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Y'all want to come on with your boy. Let me know what you're thinking about this latest battle between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. I'm here for it. Now, real quick, because I'm not going to go too far into what I think about the situation. Like I said, this is for you guys. And real quick, 501 stand up, 404-843-6110. Chi-Town in the building, 215 South Carolina, 803 in the building. Keep dropping them area codes in the chat. Get ready to share your thoughts about this situation. All right, so first and foremost, I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm not here for any violence. We haven't seen any. I'm not here for anybody getting hurt. We haven't seen it. I'm here for some shit to be talked, though. I'm here for some truth to be spoke. I love it. You got rappers turning reactors. You got people reacting all over the place, getting hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. Hip hop is talking finally. I love it. We're not talking about Blueface. We're not talking about 6ix9ine. We're not talking about no mumble rap bullshit. We get into the bars, and I appreciate it. Now, I have my bias. Not going to lie to you. I have my favorites. I'm not going to lie to you. I appreciate both artists. One, I appreciate Drake for stepping up to the plate. You know what I mean? Kendrick Lamar threw a challenge out there to both him and J. Cole. J-Ho, you know what I mean? Tiptoed through it a little bit, then backed his ass up. And Drake said, you know what? F it. I'm arrogant enough. I'm cocky enough. Let's salute to that brother for giving it an honest chance, and salute to that brother for unlocking a monster. I love it. I love it. So before we get to what I want to hear from you guys, let's give a quick timeline of the situation. Now, on March 22nd, Future, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick Lamar came out with a record called Like That. In that record, the last verse, Kendrick Lamar called out both J. Cole and Drake. After Big Three, It's Just Me, causing a lot of conversation within the industry. Then, if I'm not mistaken, J. Cole dropped 7-Minute Drill. Then he took off 7-Minute Drill, went on stage, apologized, all that shit. We know the routine. Then in April, Drake dropped Push-Ups. Push-Ups started popping. Everybody started going crazy over push-ups. You had people out there like academics putting a timestamp on Kendrick Lamar. You got this amount of time. You're on the clock. Let's see you drop something. Took about 17 days. Everybody's talking. Oh, Drake got the battle. Drake got this. Drake got that. Then we see Kendrick Lamar drop Euphoria. Now, before that, I think Drake dropped Tailor-Made Freestyle, which I'm not going to lie, I didn't listen to that shit. I think he dropped it and then deleted it, something like that, whatever the case may be. Then we seen Kendrick drop Euphoria. Now, that was about 4 or 5 days ago. Euphoria, in my opinion, was dope. Got a lot of mixed reactions, mixed reviews. I'm a Kendrick fan. I'll break down the lyrics. I'll break down the bars. I know we're not going to hear your customary boom bap hip hop beef record that a lot of us, those cats, especially in our 30s and 40s, are accustomed to, but I still rock with the record heavy. Then 616 in LA came out. And that joint was cold. I was like, okay, yeah, Kendrick is working. I see what he's doing lyrically, but he's working, right? He's working. Then at night, we seen Drake come out with Family Matters. I heard Family Matters. I seen, you know what I mean, the van from Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. I was like, oh, is it Good Kid, M.A.A.d City or Section 80? Whatever. I think it's Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. He dropped the van. I'm like, okay, I like this. All right, I like where this is going. I like where this is going. I like where this is going. All right, Drake, I see you talking about, you know what I mean? We hearing a little bit of domestic violence situations. Kendrick Lamar addressed it on the Breakfast Club about 10 years ago. Hearing things about son, oh, this is getting kind of juicy. This is getting lyrically spicy. We got some lyrical tea being dropped. And then Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams. And when Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams, I was actually, I'm a game show host, right? I work for FanDuel. I work for DraftKings and things like that. I'm a game show host for them. So I work at night as well. So I'm sitting there, I'm taking a little break, and I see that Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams. And I put the joint in my earphone, and once I hear ding, 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 oh, dear Adonis, I said, oh, shit. Here it goes. And Kendrick dropped a nuke on his head. And the day after, he dropped a club banger on his head. They Not Like Us. Oh, my goodness. All right, that's where I'm at. I dropped the timeline. You got a little bit of an idea on how I'm thinking about the situation. So right now, I'm going to drop the link in the chat. All right, you guys got that link in the chat right now. Let me know if you see it. It's right there. I would love for you guys to click that link. Click that link if you can, and you can come on and join your boy SamAnt on the chat. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this situation. I'm going to try to get to everybody. I'm going to give you guys about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to back off the mic. If you got a question for your boy, feel free to ask it. I have no problem answering it, but this is for y'all. I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. Real quick, laugh my ass off. A bunch of men geeked over 2 men writing poetry to each other is closet gay. Don't Drake wear fingernail polish and Kendrick squad gay? Then why are you here? If you feel that way, Goofy, then why are you here? You're here for it, so relax. All right, I got Jacoby. What's that? Demise. I'm going to bring you on in, my guy. Get you on. What's good with you?
Bless this man from Portland, Oregon. It's Deise. It's all right.
Demise, I got you, brother. No, my apologies for that, man.
It's all right, man. It's unique. So yeah, I was on YouTube just chilling, just listening. I said Kendrick Lamar dropped. It said dropped an hour ago, and I'm listening to DJ Academic's reaction, trying to break down the Meet the Family Matters.
Yeah.
And he said someone in his chat said Kendrick just dropped a new song. He said, "What?" He was, oh hell no. He was bugging out. It was funny, and I went back to just finish out. They're Not Like Us. I'm like, Kendrick just destroyed Drake's career, whatever career he had. If it was me, I would just leave it alone. Stop. Leave this man alone, because you started something you can't finish. And you playing in Kendrick's yard now. He's a lyricist. He's a real rap lyricist. And this should be nothing for Drake. Drake should be able to just boom, boom, boom. But this tells me that Drake is not a real rap artist. Okay? I mean, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Kendrick's been doing this for a long time, and Kendrick's not the type of person I get from he starts stuff with people, but he will finish it. And you don't get to dictate the clapback now. My understanding, because I'm going back and forth, I'm watching Alpha Network, they're breaking it down. That what Drake said about slaves and stuff, and he brought it up again. He doubled down on it and said slaves, and then Kendrick mentioned it in his lyric towards the end. Okay, so Drake's doing disrespectful stuff, over putting the Hovey Ho hoodie on Michael Jackson. Okay, in his Instagram shot. So he's been doing a lot of disrespectful stuff I didn't know Drake was doing. So if it was me, I would just not say nothing. I will shut up, fall back, do your niche, okay? Don't come over for this rap battle, because this ain't the one. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, because Kendrick said he got 5 more, and I could go down the rabbit hole.
I hope he do. I hope he do. Hey, yo, Jacoby, got to get you out of here, man. Definitely appreciate your comments. If you want, real quick, leave your let the people know where they can find you. Instagram, Facebook. We're gonna get people to follow and network as well. If you want to, you can let people know your IG and stuff, and they can follow you if you want.
Okay. Yeah, it's Yukon 3918, man. It's all right.
UComp3918. Jacoby, we appreciate you, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your opinion, man. I definitely appreciate you. Keep up the support, bro. Thank you.
All right, peace.
Peace out. All right, I'm gonna bring in my guy. Who do I got? I got Darion coming on right now. What's good with you, family?
Yo, what's good, man?
Chilling, bro. How you feeling?
Good, man. Blessed, brother, blessed.
Appreciate you coming on, man. Let me know what you're thinking about this battle.
Yo, man, I think the battle was dope, man. I like it because finally we getting rid of these industry plants, man. Excuse me, I stutter. But we're getting rid of these industry plants, you know, signed by Lucian and Lear Cohen and stuff. And like right now, money can't buy you out this situation. It's going to take skill, you know. And like I just feel like Drake, man, he's been lurking around, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever he wants because he's backed up. You know what I'm saying? So like now I'm glad that, you know, Kendrick is giving that boy a run for his money. And Kendrick been dissing dude from the beginning of time, man, since about 2014 on the Heart 4. Good kid. I mean, on what's the one to pimp a butterfly? He's been going at Drake for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? On Be Humble, like he's been shooting at Drake for a minute, bro. But I'm glad, but you know what I'm saying?
Kendrick, I remember when Poetic Justice, not to cut you off, big bro. I remember when Poetic Justice came out and we had Swimming Pools came out and we started getting kind of introduced to Kendrick and Cole. Because I remember when Cole came out, he had that joint, Can I Hit It in the Morning with Drake. Them three were kind of built up together. And then, like you said, it kind of hit a point where they started kind of becoming individuals. We start hearing little jabs here and there. You're like, wait, are they talking about each other?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought they was cool, but go ahead, bro. My bad.
And then, like, one thing I never liked about Drake is why when you get with real MCs, you got to do a love song, bro. Like, think about it. Can I Hit It in the Morning? Poetic Justice? Like, bro, where's that? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's that? Like when Nipsey and Kendrick did the dedication record. Like,
oh, that's my shit. Oh, that's
shit. That's what I'm waiting on, man. But I just feel like these industry plants, their days is coming up short, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's coming up short, but man, my nerves is bad, but I appreciate your platform and you letting me be on here. Excuse me, I stutter, man. My nerves is bad, bro.
Nah, you good, man. I'm gonna start doing this a lot more, bro. Like I said, I've been up for a long time. I know I got a ton of support and we do our thing, but we don't really give back in this kind of way. So my bad on that, first and foremost, to the people out there. But we're gonna start doing this a lot more where I get the people involved. We're gonna start doing a lot more lives, bro. I appreciate your support.
Yeah, and one last thing, bro. I do feel like this battle, I think this is personal, bro. Like, I don't just the stuff that's they saying is like, yo, this shit is personal, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and as long as it don't get physical, I'm cool with it. I don't want to see nobody get hurt. Even Drake, I think he's a sucker. I'm happy to see him getting called out and checked, but I don't want to see nobody get hurt. That's at the end of the day.
Yo, but I do think it's comical, bro. Dude went from having a ghostwriter to having a whole damn ghost for a district.
He got like, ghost children, ghost writers, everything.
Yeah, like, but I just caught that joint. He said your best work was a light pack. I did not know that Daylight wrote back to back. So I get it now. Your best work was a light pack, saying that Daylight wrote for that. I was like, yo, Kendrick. It's like Kendrick is making cats Google Words and all types of shit.
He ain't no joke. Yo, bro, let me know your IG, man. Let the people know where they can find you.
Yo, man, my IG is iRockJays. It's IROCJAYS.
Appreciate you. Darion, man, take care, bro. Much love. Take care.
All right, man. Much love to you, bro. Thank you.
Thank you for your comment. All right, I'm gonna get my man Dre Berry in here in 1 second. But I see, hey, Dre, give me 1 second, bro. I see my guy Art Game Stone running his mouth on a lot of different stuff. Hey, man, you got the link in the chat. You're more than welcome to come on. I'm about that smoke today, baby. Let's go. I want people to say whatever they want. It's gonna be positive. It's gonna be light. But if you got something to say in the chat, the link is right there. Come through. Let's have a conversation. But my bad, Dre. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. Got Dre Berry on with Viral Hip Hop News. What's good with you, family? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. Just dropped a load, waiting for another one, man. What's happening about what's going on? Drake, man, go ahead back to Toronto. Some shit. Show us who you really are. You know what I'm saying? Drake is the
You cutting off, big bro. Hey, yo, Drake, do me a favor. Drop out and come back in. I really can't hear you. I'll bring you back on. Drop out and come back in because we can't hear you, bro. Can you hear me? I want to hear what you got to say. I can't hear you right now.
All right,
Drop out and come back in.
You can't. Can you? All right.
It's faded. Come out. I'll bring you back on.
All right.
All right. Hey, we got the chat live and popping right now. I'm gonna get my man Dre back in here so he can. I want to hear what my man got to say out here doing his thing on the roads. Anybody at work right now? Anybody doing anything? Listening to Viral Hip Hop News? Be safe out there. I appreciate y'all support as y'all doing y'all thing. Let me see if it sounds better now. Can you hear me, big bro? Hey, Dre, if you can hear me, drop out the chat and click that link and come back, and I'll bring you back on. The link is in the chat right now. I'll drop it again for those of you who want to come on and join. This is for y'all, man. This show is for y'all. Want to hear what y'all think about the battle. Want to hear what y'all think about the just the entire thing and what we hearing, man. Art Game Stone. I appreciate you engaging, man. Every time you comment, you engage with Viral Hip Hop News. So keep them coming, brother. Keep them coming. I appreciate you. And don't be scared. You can come on the chat. The link's right here. Bow. How you like me now? Then come on and say it, bro. Don't be scared. It's okay. You feel like it's that way, but you in here talking the whole time. I love it. I love it. I love it. Drop them area codes in the chat right now. Let me know where you're watching. Let me know where you're listening. Don't be afraid. Come on with your boy SamAnt. Let me hear what you got to say about the battle. You hear about us. You hear us talking about it all the time. You hear us running our mouth about it all the time. I want to hear what you guys have to say about the situation as I wait for my guy Dre to come back in the building. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Nashville, Tennessee's in the building. Stand up. Real quick, I got some announcements to make before I get to some more people. Let me know how they feel. I got my first feature film dropping next month by 1500 Entertainment. The Abden Brothers present Where Loyalty Lies, where your boy will be co-starring alongside my brother Jamal Dennis and the cast and crew of some great people. Denver, Colorado in the building, Texas in the building, Nashville. Stand up. I have another film that I'm beginning to shoot next month. A God's Prosperous Plan. Looking forward to that. I'm doing my acting thing, getting busy, doing my thing. I got Jamal Johnson coming on. Jamal, click the link, bro, and come on in. If you want to come on in, come on in. I got John on right now as we wait for Dre. Let me bring John in. John, what's good with your family? How you feeling?
Good, brother.
Good, man. Good. What's going on? How you thinking about the battle, bro?
You about to hear some music.
You doing your thing, man. You driving the truck too?
Yes, sir. Heading to California.
Yeah, we got a lot of people in the building putting in work. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Keep doing your thing, brother. What you thinking about the Kendrick and the Drake battle, man?
Man, it's juicy, man. You know, I want to hear more of it. You know.
Word up, man. You say you out in California right now?
Word up. No, Mom, I'm actually in Del Rio, Texas, heading to California right now.
How long is that? That's about what, 2-3 days?
No, actually I do team driving with my wife, man. It take us about a day. Actually, 17 hours.
Yeah. I drove from Jersey to California a couple years back. It took about 3 days, but we had team driving too. No joke, bro. I don't envy none of y'all, bro.
Okay.
I don't envy none of y'all, man.
Nice
But nah, man, real quick. Absolutely. Real quick, what you think about Kendrick Lamar and Drake, man? What you thinking about it? I know you said it's juicy. What else you think?
As for what, like who's gonna win or who's the better or what?
I mean, just overall, man. I mean, they've been dropping some bangers. You know what I'm saying? We've had a nice little array of hits or a nice little array of records come out the last 5-6 days or so. So overall, I mean, what you thinking about? Who's up? Who's down? Yeah. What do you think about what we hearing, man? Just overall.
Well, I'm kind of biased on that, bro, because I'm all about Drake, you know.
Okay. Well, that's fair.
Like Drake, so I get him the up right now.
Okay.
But like you said, you mentioned something with that little ding ding with Lamar. Now I never heard that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'm really biased right now.
Nah, it's all good, man. We not on here to make sure that we steer narratives. If you think Drake's winning, speak on it. If you think Kendrick's winning, speak on it, man. That's why I open up the floor for the people. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
So I appreciate your comment, John. You take care of yourself, man. Be safe on those highways and byways and keep doing your thing, brother.
All right, you too, man.
Appreciate you.
Well, definitely.
All right. I got Jamal Johnson on right now. Still waiting for my guy Dre. Maybe he ran into a little bad reception, but Jamal, bring my guy on. What's good with you, family? How you feeling?
Oh, first of all, it's nice to get a chance to talk to you. I've been watching you since you had the 12 and a half minutes, get you a quarterback on your intro.
My guy, Riz. Shout out to Riz, man. Jersey, stand up. I appreciate the love, brother. Definitely appreciate the love. What you thinking about the battle so far?
Well, I mean, I'm torn. I'm from Chicago. I live in Toronto, and California's like a home, but I mean, Drake is an all-time great, but I can't sit here and just act like I ain't hear what I heard. This dude is getting his soul torn out, and we're like this close to making an obituary for this guy. But there's a few things Drake could do to come back, though. Number one, he has to weather the storm on that whole the child thing, whatever. But if he proves that he don't got no 11-year-old daughter, he keeps zeroing in on the fact that Kendrick fiance didn't follow him but followed his manager Dave Freeze.
Right.
And if he can make his beats more exciting than Kendrick. Kendrick has a Nas problem where his beats sound boring, but if you listen to his lyrics, you're like, damn, this dude is going crazy. But so far, Kendrick is winning, but similar to Jay-Z and Nas, I don't think it's yet enough to like knock Drake off the throne. He like another blow will do it though. One more blow and that might do it.
Jamal, you made a real good point, bro. You said and you compared Kendrick to Nas, because I think that's where Kendrick kind of people who don't really relate to Kendrick or don't really rock with him, it's that aspect because the beats matter. The beats matter. No matter what you say, it's not about just lyrics as much as us hip hop enthusiasts like to put it that way. The beats matter. And when I heard Meet the Grams for the first time, that was like the first time in this beef where I was like, oh shit, now you got my attention, Kendrick. I'm a Kendrick fan to the heart. I love him. But when he dropped Meet the Grams and I heard the beat combined with the lyrics and the cadence and how dark and spooky and you kind of the monotone, that was the shit that got me, bro.
Yeah. And he can do it too. I mean, him and those two and Cole, they're all-time greats. But up here in Toronto, like, you know, we're gonna until we need clearly see Drake on his back. And if we don't see that, then you know, we're not gonna assume that he's out of it. But even though Kendrick is doing his thing, don't count Drake out. He still got some more.
Drake is very talented. Drake is extremely talented. Drake did not get to where he's at today. A lot of people can run their mouth and say whatever they want, right? And I'm a Kendrick fan over Drake. I'm going to put it out there like that. But I'm also never going to take away the fact that man put in work. He's talented as shit. Family Matters was dope. But when you look at when Kendrick dropped the 2 nukes behind it, it's almost like it just kind of dropped that under the rug. Like, what you going to do?
Yeah. With the mansion with the red dots over it, making him look like a sex offender. I mean, that was a diss in and of itself. That hurt the heart when he did that.
Jamal, let me ask you one more question, bro. My bad to cut you off. Let me ask you one more question. You say you live in Toronto currently, or you were from Toronto?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm from Chicago. I live in Toronto.
Got you. So what's the temperature on Drake right now? Because that's his home city. You know what I'm saying? That should be where love is the most. But what's the temperature out there with you guys in Toronto with Drake right now?
Well, fortunately, me and Drake are finding, all the black people are finding out how black Toronto is not. So, so fortunately, they think that Kendrick's beats are boring and that Drake still got a chance. But people in general, they know Drake is getting bodied. They still are not convinced yet that Kendrick can carry the throne. So as far as they're concerned, if his beats are not that exciting and they don't know if Kendrick can hold it down, even if he did beat Drake, they're not that worried yet, but they know he's getting hurt. This is worse than Pusha T. That's for sure.
And Pusha T cursed him. That didn't go as far as it was supposed to, but that was a little jab right there. All right, Jamal, I appreciate you. I got other people on the line. Definitely appreciate your comments. Definitely appreciate your thoughts from Toronto. Real quick, bro. Let me know your Instagram. Let the people know where they can find you if they played on the playback, man. Thank you.
J-Man, hashtag Ben Wally.
Got you. Appreciate you, Jamal. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support, man. I'll holler at you, bro. Appreciate you.
You too.
All right. All right. I'm going to get my guy Dre on in a second. He got him back in here. Hopefully his reception's good because I want to hear what my brother got to say. I'm going to drop the link one more time in the chat real quick. We are live on Viral Hip Hop News, giving our live reaction to what we're hearing thus far. Art Game Stone is still running his mouth, but he's still not in here. It's cool. But I got my guy Dre back in the building. Looks better, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, bro. How you doing?
I'm good, bro. I can hear you loud and clear, man. You smooth. So let's get it, man. How you feeling about the battle, bro?
All right. I'm trying to, like, for instance, last caller, and I'm not here to disrespect nobody. Everybody got their own opinion. But what throne is you niggas talking about? We're talking about a nigga who his 3 songs on one of his best albums, probably his best album. The 3 best songs on his album was written by a nigga named Quentin Miller. Now, I'm born in 85. I'm close to 30. I'm close to 40 years old. So, like, I'm from the era for you. I don't like this new era shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this new era shit is weak. Yeah. And as far as accomplishments, Kendrick got like 9 Grammys or some shit. He won a Pulitzer Prize for writing. Like, bro, let's just stop. Drake is dead. Nigga, take your ass back to Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Do a reboot of Degrassi. You know what I'm saying? Show the people who you really are, because he's a good actor. You know what I'm saying? He's more like Beyonce, Mariah Carey. Motherfuckers write his shit. He go in there, he knock it out. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they sell records.
Right. So, so like my man Jamal said in the last thing, he said that Drake's not out of it yet. What do you think? And me personally,
easily rapping through your nose, crying and whining, and then talking about catching the body and all that. Man, sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? I got love for my light-skinned brothers, all of my light-skinned brothers. But Drake, you just not one of them, bro. Like Kendrick said, I like the harmonizing Drake. I don't like this nigga who talking about he gonna catch bodies or send hits, put monies on niggas. You ain't doing none of that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick said, it better not catch you in.
They better not catch you where? My bad. You said in Oakland?
But yeah, man, Kendrick is bodying this guy. He's killing this guy. If you listen to yeah. No, I'm from Inglewood.
Oh, okay, word. Stand up. West Coast. Your reception's messed up, my guy. Art Game Stone. That's the first thing I agree with. Boom, back. Coast Contra is hip hop. 100%. Agree 1,000%, bro. Shout out to Razcast. All right, I lost my guy Dre real quick. We'll see if we can bring him back. Appreciate it. I got Trevor in the building real quick. Hey, if you guys want to come in, the link is in the chat. I want to hear what you guys have to say. My guy Art Game Stone, we've been going back and forth, but hey, man, keep dropping them comments, keep supporting. Definitely appreciate you. Agree. It's Coast Contra, not Contra Coast. But either way, definitely appreciate those brothers. Inglewood in the building. Let me bring on my man Trevor real quick. What's good with you, family? How you feeling?
What's up, man?
Chilling, bro.
What is going on?
Man? You must be fucking somewhere hot. It's cold as shit in Jersey. They got tank top on.
Man, I'm in Arkansas, man. It did a little bit raining today, and yeah, I'm in this parking garage. I just got off work, and I had to tap in.
Check it, man. I appreciate that, man. Salute to you, brother. What you thinking about the battle so far, bro?
Man, it is a close, edgy, nasty, messy battle, bro. They pulling out all the stops, like, telling things that might be true, stuff like that, and getting personal. So yeah, it's bad.
So were you a Drake and Kendrick fan prior to the battle, and did any of that change now that you're hearing what we're hearing?
Man, I've been a close fan of both of them, man. Like, like some of the, I always jam their stuff. So, like, to see them beefing is kind of awkward. Hearts torn between the two. But I got to give a fair approach about it. Like, it's a balanced approach. I mean, perspective, because Drake is that Family Matters. best. And Drake is always going to be looked at as like number one because he's out there. You know, he's constantly putting out music. He's constantly, you know, being active. So you got a people's champ that's like Kendrick. He's a family man. He's like taking his time with his music, being a perfectionist. So you're gonna have this two different, you know, aspects of why people's cheering for one guy and when people cheering for another. And Drake is also potentially be seen like a number one because he's battling 18 guys right now. You know, he got Rick Ross coming after him. He got everybody and their mama jump on his back. You know, so that makes you look like number one in the public's perspective. So he's just spinning and winning. But you know, Kendrick got here dropping bombs left and right. And you know, every time he step out, he's stepping.
You know what's crazy? You just said like now it seemed like everybody's coming out against Drake. You seen Mustard on the beat. He came out. Now everybody looking like, damn, does Drake got a problem with Mustard? I think Alchemist did the Meet the Grams joint. So now you got even producers coming out and throwing stuff to Kendrick. It kind of shows you what Drake, and this is just my opinion, but it kind of shows you from an outside what the industry, the people within it kind of think of this dude. It's weird.
Yeah, it's some kind of unspoken tea right there. Like, you know, from like workplaces and stuff like, you know, when you start working with people, you get to know them like on a personal level. It's like, yeah, people not fucking with him, but probably because how he's probably treating folks. You know, it just kind of leads you to that. Like, you know, he's a single man, always hitting on folks' girlfriends and doing this and that. I mean, you know, having fun can only take you so far before it starts to turn around and bite you in the ass. So if that's the kind of lifestyle they're living, that's potentially the reason why we seeing people turn on him like that because you know he ain't, you know, he's just doing too much.
Now, let me ask you this. Well, because right now, I think the consensus, I know a couple people feel their way, and that's fine. The consensus right now is that Kendrick is kicking his ass in this battle. Does this hurt Drake's career in your thoughts?
Man, listen, when you think about certain people's heritage and where they come from and, you know, the type of backing he got, he always have another avenue. Maybe in the hip hop community, maybe in the Atlanta rap beat, you know, beats and stuff like Kendrick pointed out, like where he went to go get his bag at from over there. I mean, he can always continue to prosper in another lane. I mean, he's been dabbling into production, you know. That's probably why 50's backing him. They probably gonna work on the project together, you know. So yeah, you know, so yeah, Drake is versatile, so he'll be successful probably no matter where he decides to go, and he'll probably just leave hip hop alone. I don't expect him to respond to the last couple of diss tracks Kendrick dropped. He'll probably wait till like October, that's his month, you know, doing this little Scorpio thing, drop another big album, and you know, and just do his thing. But I don't really think he's gonna come back at him. He's gonna have shots he's gonna throw at him, but I don't think he's gonna dedicate another whole song to him.
Appreciate you. Trevor from Arkansas in the building. Drop your Instagram, bro. If the people want to follow you, let them know where they can follow you, man. I appreciate your thoughts, comments, and your support, bro.
No problem. Thank you. Trevor _Ollison, OLLISON at Instagram.
Keep it up, bro. Do your thing, man. Salute to you. Much love and respect. You take care, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Yes, sir. In the building right now, live on Viral Hip Hop News. I'm out here for a little while longer. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do this thing for a little bit. I got some other obligations I got to tend to in a little bit. But I'm definitely appreciating the engagement. I'm definitely appreciating the conversation. Whatever y'all say. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving every bit of it. My guy, Art Game Stone, we got at it a little bit in the beginning, but now he dropping some bars in here, man. I definitely appreciate him. I got the invite in the chat. I'll drop it one more time for the people. If you want to come on and check me out, I'll answer my own question real quick while we wait for some other people. Will this affect Drake in particular? Because I think a lot of people, and me personally, I feel like Kendrick is winning this battle. Do I think it will hurt and affect Drake? No, I don't. Now, amongst real hip-hop heads, amongst grown men, amongst people who really engage in hip-hop, yeah, this may affect him. But when you look at Drake's demographic, when you look at who he sells records and albums to, they don't give a fuck about this. They don't give a fuck about this. Now, will this hurt Drake in the mantle of who is the best in hip-hop? When you look at the big three, K. J. Cole, and Drake, where he stands in those big three, we'll see. He's not number one. I don't care what his international record sales or his international status says. Kendrick is stamping himself as the number one rapper within this generation of the last 15, 20, since 2008. Let's put it that way. Since 2007, 2008, Kendrick is stamping himself as the MC that is the king MC at this time, in my opinion. But this won't hurt Drake. Drake will still sell out in Europe. He's still going to sell out in Asia. He's still going to sell out in Compton. You know what I'm saying? He's going to sell out in Cali. So I don't think it's going to hurt him. Somebody said, word, Coach Contra is better than the big three. Coach Contra, man, I wish Coach Contra got a lot more credit than what they're getting right now. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate my guy Art Game Stone even dropping Coach Contra in the chat. And shout out, like I said, to Razcast, who I believe his son is in Coach Contra. Them brothers, some special brothers right there, man. They some special brothers. They talented. They speak, they talk about bars. They do their thing, man. And I definitely appreciate them. Don't have anybody else in the chat right now that want to leave their comments, but if you do, I will be on for a little while longer so that we can go ahead and hear what you got to say. I appreciate y'all engaging. I appreciate y'all dropping your thoughts and your feelings on this situation. You haven't seen me for a while. I've been, you know what I mean, doing my thing. I've been doing a lot of acting gigs. I've been out the state a little bit, going back and forth. The podcast is popping. The podcast is going strong. Never going to stop that. Viral hip hop news will be changing a little bit. I'll be getting live a little more, talking a little more, and even kind of straying away from the hip hop shit, because honestly, and this is why I'm kind of happy about Kendrick in particular coming out and doing what he's doing, because hip hop has been bullshit, bro. Hip hop has been bullshit, bro. The drama of hip hop, the nonsense of hip hop, men hip hop, women hip hop. This shit has been so garbage. The podcast game, everybody in it, watering it down. Everybody has an opinion on something. You got Christian rappers out here supposed to be sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost talking about hip hop shit. Leave that to the secular niggas. But here we are, and it's just getting so watered down, and I started kind of getting jaded from it. So I'm going to change up the platform a little bit and definitely get with the people a lot more. That's a fact. One thing that's going to happen a lot more is I'm going to get with the people. I got somebody coming on, my guy Darion. Let me bring him in right now. I got a lot of people out there driving, doing their thing, man. What's good with you, family? How you feeling, Darion?
Hey, what's good, brother?
How you feeling, bro?
I'm all right, man. You?
I'm doing well, man. Doing well. Appreciate you coming on, man. Appreciate your support. What you think about the battle so far?
Man, I love it. I love it because it's exposing what needed to be exposed in hip hop, man. You know, I don't hate Drake, but I mean, if we're gonna keep it a buck, man, I mean, he's been having his way with this culture for a while now. And I feel like if you're a true hip hop person, you have to respect what Kendrick is doing. Because if we're gonna keep it a buck, Drake has all the intangibles to be one of the dopest MCs in hip hop, but he went about it the wrong kind of way. And
elaborate on that.
What I mean by that is I feel like with Drake, man, he stepped on too much people's necks that he didn't need to do. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's why a lot of people decided to finally start coming out and saying they piece. Now I agree, you know, with everyone saying how they felt about him. At this point, when Kendrick finally said something, yeah, that is corny, but you can't really be mad at him because you can only say something about somebody for too long, brother. And I feel like all those people like The Weeknd, Ross, and others, Drake has been basically subliminals, you know, sending shots at them dudes for a while now. So everything is starting to finally come back, and I feel like he hasn't paid enough homage to the true hip hop people, and they got sick of him, bro. And Kendrick has everybody on hip hop on his side. Drake has the culture. He has the fans. That's all he got. So like you said, Drake, there is no lose-lose because at the end of the day, the fans gonna love him regardless because they don't hold him to the same standard like he should be held. Right. So we seen this with the whole Pusha T thing. When Pusha T basically said what he needed to say, the whole world should say, all right, damn, this dude he ain't what we thought. But instead he went quiet and he hyped people up saying, I got something that I could say, but see, if I say it, it's gonna fuck up the industry, so I ain't gonna say it. I'ma just, you know what I mean? Like, he did that. But no one held him accountable. They ain't say, hey man, nah, drop that. The whole culture kind of was like, well, shit, we gonna ride with you anyway. So that showed him, I can do anything I fucking want. Y'all ain't gonna hold me to no standards. So he had the go into this beef with Kendrick now saying, hey, even if I lose, who do I really lose to? Because there's too many people in this industry that need me. So they ain't gonna speak bad on me enough. You know what I mean?
Word. Now I agree 100%. What do you think about? And I haven't asked this aspect, but I want to ask you, J. Cole. Where does J. Cole fit in the situation? Because when Kendrick dropped that verse on Like That, and he talked about Cole and Drake in particular, I didn't want to hear from Drake. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't want to hear shit Drake had to say. I thought this was a great opportunity for Cole to kind of step up and, okay, this is that Errol Spence Bud Crawford fight that we were all looking and waiting to see. This is the Mayweather Pacquiao shit that we were waiting to see. And J. Cole disappointed me, man. I didn't want to see nothing get personal, but I feel like if anybody had something for Kendrick as far as lyrical style and lyrical just professionalism, it was Cole, and he kind of disappointed me. But what's your thoughts on Cole?
Okay. So if y'all ain't noticed already, I'm obviously a little biased. So I really love hip hop, and what I mean by that is my two favorite guys is Kendrick and Cole. So I won't lie, I feel you on what you're saying. It did disappoint me, but not in the way a lot of people are disappointed. And what I mean by that is if you really pay attention, and if you know Cole is super peaceful, and I feel like, to be honest with you, he didn't even want to do what he has been doing. What do I mean by that, right? He's been cool and collected, but the culture has said, hey man, you number 3. You ain't like the rest of them. You don't never stick your chest out. You don't say enough. You don't do whatever. So I feel like he was like, man, I'm tired of hearing this shit. Let me finally go outside of my normal character and show him what I really believe. That's why he went on this run with the features and everything. And I feel like that built him up. And I'm not gonna lie. Due to that, and due to the fact that he was catching his fire, Drake did what he always do. The moment he smelled somebody cooking, let me get a taste. So he brought that, he brought him on tour with him and hyped him up even more. So what did that do? Drake knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. He brought him on there, took some of that energy, and unfortunately, Cole got a little too excited, and he started intentionally, without knowing, pushing Kendrick to number 3. So by him doing that shit, he put himself in Kendrick's scope to say, oh man, what the hell are you doing? Right. It was cool, but brother, if I'm not mistaken, we used to do a project together years ago, and whatever happens, but now you over here teaming up with Drake just because of what? He's showing you some love, he bringing you on tour, he's using you. Because I don't know if you paid attention, but in some of those tours, Drake kept giving him like a pep talk towards the end, and hey man, look, brother, I know they don't give you enough credit, but hey man, I'm telling you, you that guy, all right? But he was signing me for real. But Cole wasn't really seeing it until it was too late. So back to your point, I wanted that back and forth too, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, if you really think about it, when it comes to rap beef, what do people really remember, and what do they really want? They want y'all to really trade verses, or is it they do want to see blood a lot of times? Because I mean, if Nas and Jay-Z didn't say the shit that they said, people wouldn't have remembered that shit for real. And it's the same thing with Tupac and Biggie. So it's a thin line when people say, oh no, it's just sport, it's just sport. Do you really believe that though? Because even if they would have been trading some jabs, a lot of people, because unfortunately in the culture, we want the destruction and the crazy shit. Because if y'all really want to focus each other's sport, how about they like an EP? And in the EP, they might be rapping on each other's beats, or they might be on some other shit, kind of like a versus style. So what that does is, for the fans, who do y'all believe is better in this shit? But at the same time, we don't have to trade jabs to each other, but we can still put bars out there, show y'all what y'all really want, if you really want this shit, and everyone kind of wins. But if we go about it the beef way, I don't think it's the same, because everyone knows if we're gonna beef, we need to beef. So when Kendrick came out with the Like That shit, and he said whatever, with Cole, I don't know like what transpired in the terms of why they didn't drop the album or whatever, but they brothers for real. But I feel like with Drake and Kendrick, they're not. So I feel like everyone was like, oh, not to mention, hold on, my bad, I'm going off track, but
there you go.
Drake, here's another thing, right? Everyone was like giving Drake so much fucking time to respond. And yet, what did that do? That put all the extra fire on Cole. They're like, well, shit, if Drake ain't gonna respond, come on, Cole, say something.
Right.
When they should have kept it on Drake, because let's keep it a buck. That's what a real beef is. Cole kind of fucked himself because Drake was looking at him like, hey, man, I'm on tour, but I mean, you can say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really wasn't trying to go first. Cole took the bait like a fool, said some stuff he really wasn't meaning because he knows there's no real beef between him and Kendrick like that. So when he dropped that 7-minute freestyle, everyone felt like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the beat is cool, but brother, there ain't no meat in this for real.
Yeah, it's unauthentic. It's not real. It's unauthentic.
No,
you know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
So, that just took away from the whole effect that it could have been. But, like, I feel like, to be honest, right? Because another thing is everyone was like, well, he ain't top 3 no more because he said sorry and all that bullshit. The only reason why people were so fucking mad is because they know he's that nigga. If he didn't have any talent and shit, y'all wouldn't have been, not you, but other people wouldn't have been, people wouldn't have been so mad at him. Because I think it was Rory or one of them, they was spazzing out on him, talking about the career suicide and shit. How? Because he actually stood up like a real dude and said, you know what, I ain't feeling this. Because I bet you if it was anyone else, Cole wouldn't have apologized. But because he's in a rock in a hard place, because those two are his friends, he had to bow out. You know what I mean?
Got you. Definitely appreciate your comment, Jaron. Where you calling or where you coming in from, man, and let the people know where they can find you, bro. Definitely appreciate your thoughts, man. That's what's dope.
Hey, man, I'm calling from the city of Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm actually a upcoming rapper myself. You can catch me on IG, JD Esco. And yeah, appreciate the time, brother.
Appreciate you, bro. You take care of yourself, man.
You do the same. Be safe out there, brother.
You too, my guy. Art Game Stone, man. Yo, thank you for keeping the chat live, bro. You crazy. Let the people live, man. I ain't had nobody else. I was letting my bro live. He was doing his thing, man. I appreciate it. He said, man, yo, Sam, man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. But nah, man, I'm gonna stay on for a couple minutes longer, man. I got to get up out of here. I got some things to take care of, but I want to make sure that everyone who has a chance or wanted a chance to come on and chat and give their thoughts, that they get an opportunity to do so. So I'll stay on for a couple more minutes, see if we got some more people that decide to come through. I appreciate everybody that, you know what I mean, stopped their opinions in the chat, whether you agree with Drake, whether you agree with Kendrick, whether you like my guy, Art Stone, and think they all suckers, Art Game Stone, you just think they all suckers. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all leaving your comments and your opinions in the chat right now. At the end of the day, the ramifications behind this beef, I don't think changes anything. I think if anything, the people who care, because there's some people who do and some people who don't, will now put Kendrick as number one. I don't think Drake will ever be number one. But I also don't think Drake will ever stop selling number one records because of his demographic and because of people who are pushing him. We've been talking a lot in 2024, even though Hip Hop Uncensored, Viral Hip Hop News has been talking about this since 2017. The bullshit in the industry, the fake people in the industry, the agenda in the industry. In 2024, it seems like that conversation has been ramped up and amped up. I mean, with Cat Williams doing this thing on Shay Shay, we've had Jaguar right on here a million times, her doing her thing. Whether you think they're right or they're wrong, conversation is being had. And now what we're seeing what's going on with Drake and Kendrick is starting to say certain things. It's like, you saying what we've been thinking this whole fucking time. You saying the things that we all wanted to say, but because dude is selling so many records, we can't. And I don't want to take anything away from Drake, bro. I don't. Because he's a talented artist. He's a creative artist. He's all right, but he's not real. And I don't think it doesn't matter how many brothers he hangs out with. It doesn't matter how many sexy red IG videos he does. It doesn't matter how many street dudes he's around. He'll always be all right, but he'll never be real. And I think internally, that fucks with Drake. I think internally that acceptance isn't there. Yo, Guy's my cousin, bro. I'm SamAnt. But I am a Commanders fan. Hail to the mother effing Commanders. Raise hell, stand up. Now let me read your comics. I see it. We're going to whip y'all ass too. Nah, no, I ain't. I can't talk too much trash. I hope we're good, but I can't talk trash yet. But we outside, though. K-Dot said, hold on. What? That K-Dot, when he said that, when he broke down that whole Atlanta thing, that was probably one of my favorite bars in the whole battle. It's probably one of my favorite bars in the whole battle. Not going to lie to you. Not going to lie to you. What else we got going on? All right, I'm gonna drop the invite one more time. I'm gonna give you guys a couple more minutes. If everybody's cool, then I'm gonna go ahead and drop this. Forgot about Diddy everywhere, and all this scattered ass little girl, boy, just ass everywhere. Diddy out here running around with preachers and just ass everywhere, and just Lord, oh Diddy, Lord Diddy. But did we all not say these things years ago? Did we not say these things 10 years ago, 5 years ago? It's been said, man. It's been said. It's been said. So that's my thing, man. Viral hip hop news on this Sunday evening. I will be going live at least once a week. I'm going to start dropping things in my community chat. I want to see when the best time is, when the best day is. Start talking about different topics. I want to bring y'all on. I want to start getting more involved and getting out of the nonsense that is hip hop and getting back to the root that is the culture. Getting back to the root that is the culture. You know what I'm saying? It's not always going to be, you know what I mean, pretty birds and rainbows and all that bullshit. Sometimes we're going to have to get gritty, and sometimes we're going to have to lay out some things and talk about some shit to make sure it's right. But it's going to be authentic. It's going to be genuine, and we're going to do this the right way. I don't see anybody else coming in. So with that said, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all who engaged in the chat. Like I said, my guy Art Game Stone's been doing his thing. C-Mac, Maya, Dimensional Universe, Mr. Black, Ice 22, Jay Murphy, Raz I, anybody, Phantom Bullet Game, Smacks. Salute to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all. Salute to y'all. Before we get out of here, if y'all want to drop y'all area codes real quick so I can shout y'all out, let the people know where y'all watching and where y'all engaging. I do this for y'all, man. And we're going to start doing a lot more for the people. I'm going to get back to the people. The people are important. I read a comment on, I don't know if it was Hip Hop Uncensored or Viral Hip Hop News, but they were getting at us. They were like, you guys don't give to the people. You guys don't engage. You guys don't do this. And it was coming at us, but I took that as like, you know what? All right, I got you. If that's what y'all want, we're going to start doing it. And that's it. Akron, Ohio in the building. 414 in the building. Smacks 308. Peace to you, my guy. Much love to you. Queens in the building. 513. Shout out to 513. My guy Jaron was just on here doing his thing. Peace, everybody. Master Divine Allah. Peace to all the gods in the earth. Salute to you, my guy. Salute to you, my brother. Appreciate you doing your thing in the chat. I seen you as well, man. All right, with that said, I'm about to get up out of here. Viral Hip Hop News. Please sure you like, comment, share the video. Appreciate everybody who engaged in the chat. If you've seen somebody that you rocked with, if you appreciated their opinion, if you agree with their opinion, they dropped their social media handles, make sure you follow them, man. Show them some love. 803-910 in the building. Appreciate y'all. Much love, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Till next time, SamAnt. I love y'all. I love y'all for real. And I'm out of here, man. Peace.